Hello students, today I am going to teach you a new topic which you have never studied called GST. Its full form is Good and Service Tax. Students, you know the Government of India provides various types of facilities. These facilities are construction of bridges, roads, airports, hospitals, schools, universities, etc. To meet all these expenditures, the government needs a lot of money. To collect this money, government imposes tax. The taxes collected by the government has various types. One of the type is good and service tax. In short, we call it as GST. The tax collected by the government is shared by both state government as well central government. The tax collected is equally shared by both governments. The tax collected by state government is called SGST, while the tax collected by central government is called CGST. It means the GST collected is shared equally between central government and state government. My dear students, there are different rates on the materials. These rates are 0%, 5%, 12%, 18% and 28%. Now let us understand how this GST is calculated. GST is applied or applicable on the sale of the article. I mean, when an article is sold, then only the GST is applicable. To calculate the GST, the formula used is output GST minus input GST. Now let us understand what the output GST is. Output GST is a tax which is calculated on the sale of the article, while input GST is a tax calculated on the purchase of the article. So we can say that GST is the difference between tax collected and tax paid. The tax is collected on the sale price of the article, while the tax is paid on the cost price of the article. The GST is payable if the tax collected is more than the tax paid. In case the tax collected is less than the tax paid, the GST is credited to the businessman, not paid by the businessman. Hence, the GST payable is calculated by the formula output GST minus input GST. I repeat, output GST means amount of tax collected by the businessman on the selling of the article, while input GST means amount of tax paid by the businessman on the purchase of the article. And for the GST credited, we will use the formula input GST minus output GST. Let us consider an example given in our book. Question number 1. You see, Mr. Abdul, which is a manufacturer, sells his product. The sell price is 2,25,000. He buys the product after paying 1,20,000. Means the selling price is 2,25,000 and cost price is 1,20,000. It is given that the GST on the sale is 18%, while GST on the purchase is 12%. Therefore, to calculate the GST, we will be using the formula output GST minus input GST. As you can see, output GST, we can call it as tax collected, is calculated by a method in which we multiply the rate of GST by the selling price. 18% multiplied by 2,25,000, which comes as 40,500. So, output GST or tax collected is 40,500. Now, let us calculate the tax paid, which we call as input GST, which is calculated on the purchase of the article. The purchase price is 1,20,000 and the rate of GST on the raw material, on the purchase of the article, is 12%. Therefore, to calculate the input tax, we will use formula 12% of cost price. Here when we calculate, we get it as 14,500. Therefore, the GST which will be payable, since output GST is more than the input GST. Here we get the difference between output GST and input GST. Output GST is 40,500, input GST is 14,400. Here the difference comes as 26,100. Therefore, the GST payable is 26,100. Thank you, children.